So just after 5 Tuesday morning. Didn't run yesterday, had a double rest day, so Sunday and Monday, but back into it this morning. Up early, head torch out, meeting up with one of the local runners, Ben. He loves getting up early every morning, so always someone to run with if you're up in the dark. A little coastal loop, and then back home hopefully by about 6 o'clock. I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, an hour's with the running, and then get on with the day. And there we go then. Let's get on with this. Sun has come up now, but light. So head torch off, split off from Ben. He's gone over to the sand dunes to do some more mileage. It's just about 6 o'clock now, so about a mile back home. And start the day. Hopefully the kids are still asleep. Woo! Nice easy miles, legs ticking over, and hoping to get a time trial 5k in tomorrow with another lad, and we'll see how that goes. But legs and back from playing football with the kids on the weekend, camping, start to ease off, which is a bonus, because yesterday I could hardly walk. Don't play football as a runner. Another early start, about 5:30 in the morning. Still really dark around the moors, so a bit of trail running this morning. Head torch back on. I'm going to head over, left the car at my kids' swimming lessons, so my wife could run home, and I came and picked them up, but the other one was left there. So jogging back to get that. It's only about 4 or 5 miles, but nice and steady this morning. I'm hoping to do a time trial later after work if the weather clears up and it's a bit better. It's raining at the moment, so got the jacket on, even though I'm a bit warm for that. Right, let's keep going. I can't really see where I'm going at the moment because I've got a torch shining in my face. Morning. Lights starting to come up now. It's a bit cloudy, it's raining, so it's not as light as it could be at this time, but don't need the head torch on anymore. Just trudging across some sludgy wet fields, and then it'll be into the Newbridge Fields area, which will be all a bit cut and some trails to follow back to the car. Haven't really been filming much the last couple of weeks, just with busy life. I'm trying to edit this Be A Mile video as well, which I was having problems getting all the footage downloaded. It's taking forever, so that's done now. I'm just got to finish off the edit, and then hopefully get back into the weekly videos of this marathon training. 20 miler completed last weekend with 2 10k efforts at marathon pace. Legs felt tired at the end, but I could have gone on, which is a good sign. Jet fuel for my fluid in my backpack, and I'm still using them SIS beta fuel. I'm not quite sure if I will use them for the marathon. I might have another go at the High Five, like liquidy ones, can't think what they're called now, but I'll have another go at them, see how they feel. But just test it all before you start racing, that's the main point. Right, a couple of gates coming up, just open them, and then we're not far from the car. Decided to come to the Summer Sizzler in Cardiff 5k, drag the family out as well, so imagine once the kids start kicking off in the next hour or so, because they're tired and whatever, my wife will regret coming and watching me run past and see me for about 10 seconds or something. Just jogging to the start to get my number and timing chip, and then I'll jog back and meet my wife in the car park area and head down to the start bit. I'm not going to take GoPro, probably just review it afterwards. Might get a bit of pictures or footage of me going past. Hopefully a good show out today. Aim for, I don't know, low 16s, but got the Nikes on. Nice to give them a run out again and just see how this goes. Just registered, got my number 70, Gen vest. My son's made a little sign to hold up and shout for Jen with the colours of the vest, and they're giving us this, it's like a little timing chip. You tie it on your laces on the outside, so it's new, but I'm guessing they take it off at the end and to give it back or something. But all ready to go, heading back to the start or car area now, meeting up with the wife, sort the kids out.
Come on, Dad!
Go, Mara. Oh, there's the nose. Keep singing.
Well done! Well done!
Who's ready?
Well done! Dad says, well done, Dad! High five! High five! High five!
Out the way, Boo! Out the way, Boo!
Mommy.
There's Daddy! Oh, there's the nose. Well, Daddy and his nose.
What did you saying, Daddy, on his nose? Well done!
So didn't get a chance to sort of debrief after the race on Wednesday. Kids came to watch me with my wife, and yeah, they wanted attention and helping out and putting in seats and all the rest of it. So I didn't get a chance to chat through it, but race went alright. First 2k was spot on, sub 16-minute pace for 5k, so 3:11, 3:09. Felt pretty good going through halfway, and then the next split came through. It was 3:18, 19, I think, and then it just went downhill from there. But I said I was going to go out hard and see how long I could hang on for, and that's basically where I hung on for, 2.5k. But managed to hold it together around 16:30 at the end. Was pretty happy with that. Didn't run yesterday, which was Thursday, and went to get up this morning, and the baby woke, so I took the early shift so my wife could stay in bed, which meant I didn't get to run, even though it was 5:30. So it's now about 9 o'clock at night, and I'm about to try and do a session on the treadmill and watch a little bit of YouTube just to pass the time. It's one of them things with kids and family and trying to fit it all in. Just had a Tesco shop as well. My son comes in, 6 years old, says, "Oh, can I have something to eat?" You're like, "Right, okay, what do you want?" Look, peruses all the stuff we just had delivered. "Can you cut up a melon for me?" Like, of all the things he could possibly have chosen when there was crisps and chocolate, he chose me to cut up a melon for him. But I didn't do that. I gave him a bag of crisps instead and said I can't be bothered. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but they've worn me out today, even though I've been in work just over the last week, I think. Just feel exhausted. And they prey like lions on you, children, when they sense there's a little bit of weakness or fatigue. They start pushing them boundaries even further and making you more tired. But hey, everyone's in that battle. Everybody's got to try and get their training done, ramp up that marathon. Everybody, or a lot of people have kids and fit it all in. So I think it's just making sure you've got them targets, and throughout the week, if you need an extra rest day because of fatigue or can't fit it in because of work and life commitments, then drop that day and don't panic about it. Maybe have some key sessions and try and nail them, because that's what's going to help you improve. But let's get on with this. 6 by 3 minutes is the aim. Just a mile easy warm up and then a mile easy warm down. Watching a bit of YouTube. Treadmill session done. 6 by 3 minutes. Almost brought up my chippy tea, but didn't, thankfully. It was tough. I just find it so hard on the treadmill at the moment. It is, and it's really hot in the pain cave. I'm surrounded by things hanging from the ceiling. I put on a few videos on the YouTube. Tin Man Elite and Fod Runner. Try and give me a bit of focus, but it's got me through in the end, which is the main thing. Friday night done. Saturday, easy run hopefully in the morning. We got a festival to go to with the kids and another family in the afternoon. And then long run Sunday, 22 miles. 4 by 4 mile marathon paced efforts with a mile easy between. God, I'm tired. Morning. Saturday, some easy miles just to feel active. Flush the legs through after the sort of efforts on the treadmill last night. Baby woke up just before 6. I got up, let the wife have a chill out in bed, and she's got the early run slot this morning, long run slot this morning, so I'm just getting out before that. My long run's tomorrow, Sunday, 22 miles on the cards. Hoping to hook up with a couple of Sunday club group just to help along with them tempo efforts. But beautiful morning to be out running. Bit of a breeze, it's not too warm, sun's coming up. All the struggles of trying to fit training in around kids and a partner, wife or husband or whatever that wants to run as well. I think it's just about planning, making sure that you both know each other's goals for that week and trying to fit around it, so each having their own slots that they can go and do stuff. And that for me means getting up and sacrificing sleep. The battery ran out on the Saturday easy run, so I was unable to finish what I was chatting about. But as far as like the trying to marathon train with a family and a partner that also wants to run, I think it's just setting them goals, and if you've got to get up early, sacrifice a bit of sleep. It's for a short period of time is the way I look at it, to achieve a goal. And marathons or any races or anything you do, anything you set yourself to do, it's got to be an achievement. It's got to get the hard work in, otherwise it's not really an achievement in my view. But what I would say is, as far as Strava is concerned, sometimes on them easy runs, sort of turn your watch to heart rate or something, just so you're not clock watching and getting stressed about them splits. Something my wife can't get over really. She's always just worrying about how fast she's going and what her average pace is, and sometimes it ruins a run. I'm just happy on easy runs that I just go out and enjoy. Sometimes the split will be slow, sometimes the split will be fast, depending on the terrain you're on. I think that timings or anything to worry about maybe is when you're doing efforts, or maybe some sort of tempo or paced run at a goal pace, just to make sure that your legs get to that ability, I suppose, for that race pace. Sometimes mind when you're doing efforts or any tempo stuff, if the weather's not with you, just remember your heart and lungs and legs don't know what pace you're running, they just know they're working. So that's what I kind of contextualize into it. Anyway, let's get on with this marathon run today. Sunday morning long run, repping the Sunday Club t-shirt on my own today. The boys didn't want to go 22 miles, understandably. Sean is North Wales, he's done his long run for the week, so out on my tot. First block of marathon pace stuff done, so 1 mile easy warm up, 4 miles at, I think the average was about 6:33, a mile, just over 4 minute a kilometre pace. I've got 1 mile easy now, probably needs to be a bit easier. Just taking my first gel, got a fair bit of fluid in my backpack, just to make sure that I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And we're heading up the cycle track towards Ogmore Vale. A really nice track to run on, traffic free, in amongst the trees, and you sort of climb upwards, well, to the top of the valley. I won't be going that far, but the nice thing about it, when you turn around, you've got a little bit of slight downhill. Nothing too steep, it's all runnable, but definitely helps the legs as they get a bit tired. Block 1 done, 3 left, 4 miles each, 1 mile jog in between. Let's keep this rolling. Oh, third 4 mile block complete. 6:25 average pace per mile, so that's probably just under 4 minutes a k. Bit fatigued. Easy 1 mile now, and then 1 more 4 mile marathon block left. I'm gonna mentally split that up. Split that up into 2 by 2 miles, as one bit's through the town and the other bit is sort of heading back in towards the village Ogmore by sea where I live. So just so I can cope with it. It's getting tough, but I like to train hard, so race easy then is my plan for this marathon. The legs are ready for it, and then the actual day should go relatively smooth. Okay, time to relax. 5 minutes left before we hit that last block. 22 miles in the bag. That last block, 6:33 pace average for the mile, so I don't know, 4:03, 4:05 for the k. I'm absolutely spent. Last 2 miles were a real struggle. 7:35 for the last mile, but I felt like I was running like 5k pace or something. The watch said it's downloading the heart rate data. It'd be interesting to see what that is. A little bit of pain in my right calf. I don't think it's quite cramped, but getting close to that, so hydration levels need to tweak. I'd have drank a litre of jet fuel. I did start a little bit of water in the backpack, but it's just my belly was full and didn't have suction power in my mouth. Oh my god, that was hard. 22 miles is the longest I've run since Berlin Marathon, which was probably 2017 actually, because my son would have been about 1.5 years. Ouch. Rest today. I might catch up with you later. Obviously, the kids will sense my fatigue and tiredness, and imminently of me getting home, I will be pounced on like a prey, like a zebra on the Serengeti, and them lions. or sense blood.